I'm in this bedroom, you're in that bedroom, and you're sending me a WhatsApp message. You're also telling me, I don't want to see you in person. How good is that for my self-esteem?
We learn about life through questions.
How do we shed our desires?
Should a leader try to change such people?
Insecurities start anytime, anywhere, any age.
Their conduct has to be as per their profession.
Does it mean that the family values are somewhere on the downfall?
To answer some of these, Mr. Praveen Mankar, founder of Pratibimb Charitable Trust, brings to you Face to Face. This week, we are talking about social media and self-esteem.
If you look around, we often hear people say, I can't do this, I'm not worthy, nobody loves me. We have a generation which is growing on low self-esteem, clueless about the coping mechanism. So today we'll talk about some social media habits and low self-esteem. My first question to you is, why do people experience low self-esteem?
Because they are disconnected from reality.
In this tech era, whenever we are stressed, the first thing that we turn to is our mobile devices. And if someone answers a call late, or nobody replies to us, or people unfriend me on Facebook, it just directly lowers my self-esteem. What do you have to
Yeah,
say?
because you are so connected to devices and gadgets that you are disconnected from real people. Most of your friends are on a laptop or a mobile device. You don't have a face-to-face contact with your friends and relatives. You are happier dealing on a WhatsApp message than having a real conversation. So where is the connection? Esteem is in the eyes of somebody else. Your esteem is reflected when you relate to somebody. Now you are relating to a device. Where is the face in the device? So if there is no eye contact, you are not having any feedback mechanism. The feedback mechanism is in inanimate words, left to your interpretation. Somebody makes a casual remark and it hurts you, because the person may not have intended the hurt, you interpreted the hurt. And the chances of an inanimate communication going wrong are much higher than an animate communication. If I am talking to you, my body speaks to you, my face speaks to you, my eyes speak to you, my words speak to you, my tone speaks to you. But if you are reading the same thing through one sentence that I type, all this is missing. So you don't know whether I am making a light-hearted remark or I am intending a very serious statement. Your choice how to interpret it. If you choose to interpret it thinking that I am communicating something hurtful, you are impacted negatively. Chances of negative impact on social media are much higher than on a face-to-face communication. You look at education, children, online, pandemic, 2 years. Where is the reality in the child's life? Where is the play mechanism? Where is the chance to expend energy? You are constantly stuck to a keyboard and a device. There is no real interaction. There is no banter. If you are going to school, you have colleagues. Some of them gel well with you. You share your lunch box with them. You share time with them. You share jokes with them. You study with them. You play with them. This activity is missing. Your only playmate is your device. You think you are connecting to your friend through your device. You are only connecting to the device. So where is the question of esteem? Your esteem doesn't grow. A friend can compliment you and you feel nice about it. Congratulations, you feel nice about it. Well done, you feel nice about it. Hey, क्या पागल जैसा करता है? You know it is a light-hearted banter. You have the opportunity of returning it in the same language. Tu pagal, tu pagal, tu pagal, tu pagal. It's an exchange between two individuals. Try doing that on the device, tu pagal, it will end up in irritation. Here, the body language says, no, I'm joking with you, tu pagal. I'm not meaning tu pagal. You can see it in my face, you can see it in my body language.
So what you're trying to say is there might be a post on social media. It's a matter of interpretation. If it's taken in a negative way, it'll go in a lower self-esteem. Like you said, are you crazy? Are you mad? If I say this very casually, it's a casual thing how I meant it. But when you type it,
How dare you call me
It's-
crazy?
it's different.
It's the way I look at it. How dare you call me crazy? And you said it in a very light, hey, crazy.
Yes.
So it's the way I interpret it. And the chances of me interpreting it wrongly are much higher on social media than in person.
Because of absence of
Yeah, because
physical
even if
gestures.
you realize that I have taken it wrongly, you have an opportunity to pacify me. I didn't mean it that way. Social media, that's tough. Because I don't see you.
So about these new habits that we see on social media, people check, oh, how many likes I've got, the number of comments I have, and if they don't see many likes or comments, immediately they feel very low about it. So I want to talk about why someone feels the need of validation from someone else, the external validation that we seek.
It's from childhood. Look at the baby, coochie cooing, the mother talking some nonsensical words. The baby feels nice because there is a human touch to it. There is a smell to it, there is a tone to it, there is an expression to it. So from childhood, we are cultivated to experience these things. Suddenly, this experience is taken away and replaced by an inanimate object, a device. The human touch is gone. These are your basic educational tools. You learn about life through your sense organs. What are you connecting with your sense organs? Principally your eyes and ears. You are connecting with gadgets. Where is the human touch? Can you imagine, for example, you having a pet dog and you're fond of dogs and you're cuddling that dog, the dog is sitting on your lap, licking your chin or your nose and looking at you with adoration in the eyes. You can feel all that when you have a real dog. Imagine watching the same dog on your mobile screen. The whole experience is entirely different when you are dealing with the gadget. You don't have the cuddle of the fur, the warmth of the dog, the wagging of the tail. You can only see it on a device, as good as seeing a movie. The feel of the dog is not there. So what is true of a dog is true of the human being. And the gadget also tells you the distance. The gap is still huge. We probably are in different cities. The longer the distance, the weaker the connection.
But that's exactly why we have social media in the first place, to keep in touch with people who we can't physically be there with.
As long as you understand the limitation of social media, what has happened is that the social media has replaced real connections. If you are connecting between Mumbai and Delhi, I can understand the value of social media. People in the same apartment connect with each other on devices. From one bedroom to another, the device is used. You can't walk across and meet the person in the bedroom in the same apartment. Now that is stretching it a bit too far. So you are now connected to me through a device. You have no connection left with me. If the device is missing, you and I don't meet. I don't like to meet you. That's the message I am giving by sending you a WhatsApp message. I am in this bedroom, you are in that bedroom, and you are sending me a WhatsApp message. You are also telling me, I don't want to see you in person. How good is that for my self-esteem?
So we're addicted to these social platforms.
Call it addiction,
Right.
call it laziness, call it convenience, call it whatever you like. The fact remains you are disconnected. The whole subject is disconnection, and life is about connections. Imagine your lungs are disconnected from your stomach. Actually, there is no connection. Your lungs are part of the respiratory system, your stomach is part of the digestive system. But it is because your lungs are taking in oxygen, purifying the blood, which is supplied to the stomach, that the whole organism is functioning as a whole entity. Now, suppose I have the respiratory system in one cabinet and the digestive system in another cabinet. Would it function as a whole integral human body? Today we are not functioning as an integral family, we are not functioning as an integral society, we are not functioning as an integral nation. There is complete disconnect and disintegration. How can you have esteem in a disintegrated environment? I don't belong. Today you are talking of the Olympics. My country won a gold medal. The whole nation is connected to that gold medal won by an individual on behalf of your country. There is a connect, and therefore there is euphoria. So the whole subject of esteem is about connect and disconnect. Your esteem rises when you are connected.
So addiction to social media have left us with not forming deep relationship with our family members or friends. So what do we do with social media? Should we give this up completely? Should we reduce the screen time? What do we do?
Somewhere I have mentioned that anything in excess is always bad. So your addiction to social media is as good as addiction to alcohol. You are talking of social media, but you have forgotten socializing. Where is socializing? You are hooked on to media just the way a drunkard is hooked on to alcohol or a smoker is hooked on to a cigarette. Socialize more, mingle more. People prefer to be single today, they don't like to mingle. And therefore, social media has become an evil. Imagine you as a youngster with 40, 50, 60 years ahead of you have started detaching from this stage of your life. Where will you end up? So we are heading towards a zombie society with all false relationships through gadget connections with no real connect.
So to the people who are watching, who are still addicted to these social media platforms, what would you like to say to them to boost their self-esteem?
Stop drinking. You are being a drunkard on a new drink called social media. Labels have changed, brands have changed, addiction continues.
So stop drinking.
Stop drinking.
All right. We all want to experience self-confidence, love and joy. So form deep meaning relationships because that is what matters in the end. And I hope you find your balance. Thank you.
If you have some questions about life, please connect with us. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon for weekly updates.